Cool.
Yeah, the guy who's in a purple cloak, who looks more commanding than the other one, goes, "Come on! You know what? It's too late in the day for this." And he turns around and he tells his...
Do you want to have a drink?
God.
He goes,
Nah.
the two guys look a little bit hopeful, and then he goes, "We're on duty," and the two of them pick up,
duty to ignore
drag
drugs.
some of the bodies and outside.
Perhaps you can help me then, good sir.
Oh God! Talking about pushing you.
Hey, I'm hoping you could tell me
Find your way!
who was on duty 4 nights ago.
To be honest, it's what I wanted to ask as well.
I don't know where.
They would have been
It
in
wasn't
town
me.
around
Spindle Street.
around Spindle Street.
That's not my district, I'm afraid.
Do you know who I could talk to?
You can go and talk to the town watch in that area, probably.
Do you know the commanding officer there?
Yes, his name is... Think of a name.
His name is
Melon. Melon.
Melon. Why Melon?
Melon.
Why?
Because it's a word.
Open.
Melon.
Darador.
Sergeant Melon.
Darador.
His name is Darador.
This is why I never get to know him.
And you can see the two guards as you talking to you, walking towards the bar. He goes, "No!" And they go back to the bodies and they start dragging these bodies out.
Dead in paradise.
They call a couple of...
Tell you, man, we should just retire and work for the City Watch because it seems like a piss easy job.
There were
What
three
happened
of them.
here? You know what? Forget it.
They're
There were only 3 bodies
They
in
start
the
dragging
house.
things outside.
It's okay. There was that guy, and the guy out here. So
Beaten
there's
to death
4
guy.
bodies,
Yeah.
and they don't know about the captain.
Oh, and then they'll dispose of the dogs as well. They basically carry the bodies
It's
out.
just...
Boys, I think I've missed one.
Yep, so
Because there's
that's
only 3 of them, there's 4
upstairs
bodies.
in the room.
And 2 dogs. I'm going to come up.
Right, I'm going to
Well,
start
no, this
searching.
is
I'm going to
how
strip
it's
this guy down and
that's
start
fine.
looking for markings because the last dudes that took us on were worshippers of Tiamat.
But now that the guards have gone, I'm going to come upstairs with my beer.
Oh, now the guards are going to
But this won't
I'm
happen,
not
that won't
gonna-
happen for a while because it's.
As
Yeah,
you're like
yeah,
searching
stripping
him
him
off, like,
When you've stripped this guy,
you
I'm going to
see he's
smash
got-
this beer bro, in the side.
He's got his leather jerky and things like that. He's got
Probably
sort of, you can smell like the sea on his clothing and things like that. The salty
Smells
sea.
of seamen.
Who's the salty navigator?
Salty navigator. He's got tattoos basically all over his body. As you're sort of like looking through his belongings and stuff, you see that he's got a
Magic
erection.
small talisman.
Oh.
That when you flip it over, you see it's got the same mask with the heads on it
As what?
as the Tiamat.
No.
What happened here?
Now,
He died!
I know
No,
that
he beat himself to death.
In your roleplay, Ben just killed him.
What?
Don't. So I know in your roleplay,
Oh,
Ben
yeah.
just killed the guy that you're interrogating.
the guy to death.
Don't try not to do that to this one.
So he's a worshipper of Tiamat, is he? Well,
He definitely has a sigil.
he is.
He also...
Where did that go?
Give me a second.
There you go, Matt. There's your D20 back.
I'll take this sigil.
Yeah, it looks like an old, like a normal gold coin, but it's been stamped on both sides with the mask of Tiamat.
I'm going to search him for orders, something like that. You know, like.
You can't find anything on him apart from... Well,
To be honest, I'm going to burn this, I'd say the temple.
Burn it.
Melt it.
Well, let's show it to the temple
Eat
first.
I don't think it'd be appreciated if we took this across the threshold.
No, don't take it across the threshold, but we, yeah.
You can see as well that he's got like a thin
There's no
rod
dice inside it.
that's like... It looks like this. It looks
He's
like
only got a
that.
thin rod.
It's like a...
Tuning
like a
fork.
tuning fork, but it's closed at 2 ends. It's got Eldritch scripture all over it.
Nah, well, I'll pop
Oh,
that to show bright eyes.
Arcana check.
Oh, yeah, of course, you technically have Arcana eyes.
I'm just not as
You
good.
have treasure
Am I
eyes.
not as good as this?
You're probably just as good.
4.
You're one worse, aren't you? What's your
Arcana?
Arcana? -2 is decidedly better.
No,
Oh,
not.
fuck you, no.
What did you get?
No.
Jackie, do you
What
want
did I
to
get?
share?
No.
You took a couple of blows to the head.
Yeah.
Right, and you're like,
Right, I'll pocket it then. Right.
Couple of blows.
You brought him up here. We
Right.
wanted to question him.
I'll give him a. I'll hold my.
put his clothes back
I'll
on.
hold my Bahamut holy symbol to his flesh.
It just rests against his flesh.
You're
so-
not a Nazi. It's
like-
like Indiana Jones.
No,
So-
it might have been. He might have. I checked he wasn't some sort of supernatural being. Because how did he move so fucking quick? Is he human?
Yeah,
So again, right, this is the same situation as what we fought in Master. It's one who's been duped, taken in for the promise of treasure and profit, probably.
You don't know that.
So-
He could
You
be-
don't know that.
I don't
You don't know me.
I don't know that, but I'm pretty positive if you put the symbol of Bahamut
You're not
against
my
it, he
dad.
probably would have burnt.
What? That's the opposite of what you said.
You put the Bahamut against him, didn't you?
Yes.
It may have caused a reaction.
I've written a
It
random
did-
word. against-
So again, that proves some kind of point that
I've
it's
written
not,
passage,
it's
make
not a
way.
true
He
Tiamat
is
form.
not a
It's a
deep.
password.
No.
Passage, make way.
Right. Okay.
What time is it?
It's like 11 o'clock at night now.
I need to go. I need to leave because the password's going to change.
I'm gonna give him a slap.
I'm gonna walk out.
Where's he go? Here we go.
Right, so you
Right,
see
we're
Dragon walk down.
downstairs,
You
so
see Dragon walk
The
down.
man's awake and he's upstairs. I've got somewhere to go.
You have.
Hey.
two
Do you want
choices.
anybody
Okay,
to
up
go?
we go.
Do you want anybody
Okay.
to go with it?
No,
As
it's
we
fine.
hear that drunken
It's
whatever,
fine.
you have two choices. Either I can leave the room and Bodger will come to bed.
Roger does a Roger!
Bodger's getting laid tonight.
Or
You're
I
my
did not want a
cowboy.
woman after
I
they
can
kill.
turn you
I
into
just want
the
a
appropriate
hole.
choice. Now tell me what I need to know, or I'm fetching the badger bane.
I'm going to stump my way up the stairs.
Okay.
Not
The
drag
bearded
my-
badger bane.
Yeah. Do I get advantage because I beat the shit out of him?
You can have a.
Do I get an intimidation to add to Tom's...
You're not.
You're not gonna need it.
Yay! I did something good,
Did you
Ben.
crit?
No,
Nearly.
otherwise that would have been super yay. That was 18.
He says, he
That's
like
a good
spits
one.
out a bit of blood
Yeah.
onto the side of the floor, and he says, I'll tell you whatever you want me to tell you.
Excellent. A wise choice.
If it gets me out of here and away from that guy, I'll do whatever you want, mate.
This is the first time I've said it.
Do you have a friend in there who needs to have a
Yeah,
chit
you
chat?
guys come upstairs.
Oh no, Roger, it's fine. You go and get a drink.
Are you sure I've got one in each hand as it is?
I like the bit that you just are like, oh yes, another beer, another beer.
Perhaps you could try and wield one with your toes.
It sounds like a challenge and I love a challenge.
You sit down in the hallway trying to drink
Right.
this beer with your toes.
So
I'm trying to hold it
I'll be
between
like
my
wet
feet.
blading my rapier in front of the guy.
Okay. Are you guys going into the room with him? Or are you
Who
I've still got my boots on.
sent you here?
We were sent here by some guys in black robes. Masks, yeah, they just told us to kill you.
Who were the men in black robes?
I don't know, they gave me that.
So
They
you
were
just
galaxy
take
They
it
gave me a
offenders.
coin. He looks down, he
We're
realises
gonna call them the
he
men
is
in black
basically
robes.
naked. And goes, they gave
And
me a
you
coin.
silver
Ah.
thing. It made your friends
That
forget
is
what
all
you
they
did.
gave you in order to attack us.
Well, that's a gold piece, mate.
I have 1,000
I
of
have
those.
many
That is
of
not
them.
much money.
I
Give me
have
1,000.
many gold pieces.
He says, hey, sometimes you do a job, they'll give you more jobs, more money.
Where did he meet them? And we might be able to go and track him.
Where did you meet?
Ah, I tell you that. Grit Backhouse.
Grit Backhouse.
Grit Back.
Where is Greg Backhouse?
Badly ordered!
Can't pronounce things. Aluminum. 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 Binoculars.
Spell hermaphrodite.
It says,
Hermaphrodite.
Nananir Street.
Where is Nanir Street?
Near straight.
He says,
Not near a street.
like, north of the north part of the city.
And you could take us?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Fuck hell, this guy's not.
Does the
He
name?
did this job for a gold coin.
And the
Does
promise
the,
of more work.
does
but-
the name Harrison mean anything to you?
Nah, of course he does.
What about Alison? I'm just still sitting in the corridor trying to pick up a beer with my feet,
He
with
just-
my boots on.
He's just glad that you're not here. He looks back at you since you're the guy who's like keeping him alive.
What do you think, Bright Eyes?
Well, perhaps if we get him to...
Honestly, I'll take you there.
If we get him to lead us to this meeting point, perhaps we can strike with the advantage of surprise.
I'm pretty sure I'll be quite surprised at the moment.
Ben, Dex check.
Okay.
I'm a darker person than you.
Right, you
I'm
lift the
suggesting
boot,
we
you've got your
stab
boot,
him.
and you've
But
got the pint glass.
I
resting on
believe I have
boot.
your ignorance to
You
suggest that you
raise
should
it
just
up.
go.
And you
Yes, let's go.
you cut yourself in bits.
Right, I'm now going to roll over and drag myself into the room with a push
Bodger,
myself.
are you trying to skin up again with your feet? Because it doesn't work, does it, Bodger? it
He's
just makes a mess.
He's covered in beer on his face. And...
Well, that's unusual.
We
Right then.
and
It's not in my mouth, but I got some
and you're
of it in
fatigued.
my
And you're
nose.
fatigued now as well, aren't you?
I know.
Otherwise,
Beer
you
in
would have
your nose.
succeeded in putting it in his
Otherwise, I
Yeah.
would have actually passed the test.
Beer actually in your nose. Yeah, you're like blowing bubbles of beer.
I didn't get it in my mouth, but I got it in my nose, so I probably drank some.
What a victory.
And I'm going to push myself to my feet. Well, this guy needs to learn to talk. And
No,
I'm just
yeah,
going
He goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. Honestly,
Bod,
I'll help.
Bod. He's already talked.
Lead on. And if we find these
Okay.
black robe gentlemen who hire you, well then, I've got no more reason to talk to you.
Would you like a drink?
Veering away from the light of neutral good. But he's a Bahamut worshipper, so I can do whatever I
I
want
would
to
have
him.
put a drink on the floor.
He's a Tiamat worshipper.
Right, so
no.
are you three going to follow?
Well,
He's a Tiamat worshipper.
Are
Is
you
he,
three?
though?
He's
Are you
Oh,
three going to
oh,
follow?
We don't know how Drogon-
no, he's not.
No,
Drogon
But
told
he's
you.
should
got his
probably
own
wait for
sibling
Drogon.
Tiamat, which makes him a servant of Tiamat.
Don't ask me. Don't tell me.
We should probably wait for Drogon. He didn't say. He said he
Where's
wasn't going to be
Drogon?
long. He got to a place that he said he did not want anybody to go with him. He'd be fine. But he said he wouldn't be long.
Have you been hired by these black cloaked evildoers?
No, I'm here with you.
No, this was the first time, mate. We were going to get more work from her.
How do you... Oh, this is just...
We just would have gone back to Brick House and they would have told us more.
So you're meant to go back to there as a job?
I guess so. Yeah.
Then we cannot tarry.
Is
Word
this
of their,
place a pub? Or
word of their defeat may have already spread. We must leave Drogon.
I'm not here.
Word of them.
I know. I'm saying
We must leave.
We must leave
comma,
you. Yeah.
Drogon. No, we must leave Drogon. No, comma.
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Let's
so-
go.
Word of their dismemberment may have spread. Bits of their bodies may have
Right.
spread.
Anyway, you definitely want to go. Are you going with him?
yes, we must follow and strike with
Are you going?
haste.
Yay.
Are you going?
Aye.
Cool. Right. You guys make your way.
I've probably drank about
really
17
hope that
pints at this point.
Adventure is suitable.
He's
You're
the-
attacked by 4
Owlbears.
Owlbears. You're something to do with the owlbear.
They were domesticated
Owlbears.
There's that.
There's
Actually.
There's owlbears and aprons.
It's French made up.
No, German.
Owlbears and
You make your way to the house.
Dale Road, yeah.
You-
I imagine
you find this
familiarity,
house.
I know.
Yeah, you find
Yeah,
this house.
Cool. Arcana roll.
You guys are obviously on your way to the Brick Back.
Why is it the one person who can
check.
send the message? It's the
On the
one
outside.
person not with the group.
Yeah, so you can send a message to say, where are you?
Why is it never
Whoa, 22.
There's definitely a magical presence from inside the house. Yes.
Cool.
Magical presence in the house. I love that guy. I will tell you anything.
I've got daggers.
You had him at the
I've
bar.
got,
Yeah,
I've got
I agree.
daggers.
I like that one.
I'll use a dagger, try and on the side of the door, try and jimmy it open.
This would be
You know there's a password.
The name of
No, he didn't say on the door.
She's going to be like,
This
excuse
would be
me.
I think this is sleight of hand, isn't it? Yeah.
Why won't you leave those nice people alone?
I guess so.
19.
Do with disadvantage because you're using a knife,
Oh.
not an actual proper lock, pick and lock.
11.
Yeah, you
Guess
sort
who
of
has the lock?
you try and jimmy the lock. It's not going to work. Not with a knife.
Actually, although the thing is, if you'd gone with him, Tom would have had to go with you.
He could have told me about this.
You lock your door?
You got paid?
Dude, just kick it down, man.
It's really late at night, by the way. It's like 11:30.
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, I know.
Breach and clear! Breach and
I'm gonna hold on to the door handle and channel firebolt through the metal to see if I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Burn the house down.
So this is how the Great Fire of Waterdeep starts.
Roll damage.
Roll damage.
Teaching that next week.
Great for a water.
7.
Yeah, you sort of see the thing. You feel like the metal go very loose, and you're quite strong.
Yeah.
You pull the lock, and it opens.
Cool.
It's a push door. Which is why the culling has achieved nothing.
You step inside his room. Well, the first room you go into. It's quite a well-to-do place, actually, considering the outside's not very...
Yeah.
And now it's
So
going to
using
get
that
to
Arcana check that I made, follow
They're
the
gonna steal
source
his shit.
of where to the room. Follow the source to the room.
I bet he's got a diamond in his
Yeah,
room.
you wander around the house. You've got about 3 rooms. One of them's quite a nice kitchen.
Yeah.
There's
He's
like
married.
stuff left over.
Yeah.
Is
Is
he married? Has he got a sweet young thing?
Well, no, he had children.
Oh, they're dead.
You shot it in the bar!
They were at the
Chromatical!
They were at the door listening to that weird 90s scraping sound when suddenly a fireball came to the door handle.
It's Granddaddy
One room's like a living
Mummy's
room.
been
the other
gone
room's
for
like a
quite
study.
some time.
Study.
She said she'd be right back.
So they stand in the centre of the room and whisper the password out in the language and what he said.
You whisper the password,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the bookcases clicks.
Okay. Stand to the side of it. And put it like that. So anything doesn't fire out, maybe I'm thinking maybe some kind of non-magical trap. I got non-magical trap!
The like bookcase slides quite easily. You can see now as you look at the like hidden rails in the wall, and it slides over. Behind you can see like a big stone like door set into the wall. And like arcane sigils on it.
Draconic means opened.
Read the draconic.
It's how there's like that
Speak
spell that
friend and
mocks
enter.
stuff.
Yeah.
It's like that
Dumb
spell.
comes to multiple
Is it active? Has the Arcana
It's
disappeared?
active. You see that the code word is to open the thing.
People tell me about this either.
Well, you didn't press him for details.
No.
He said,
You
what's
were
the
like,
password?
what's the password? And he
Well,
was
it
like,
was a case of
but
give me.
there's so much more!
It was a case of give me it, or you're probably going to die, mate.
Yeah, he didn't help you, that's not fair.
Whereas he might help me.
No,
Well, that's true.
He's resistant to giving up his life's work.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let you read my diary, that's my most innermost thoughts.
Dear diary, I
The
met
boy-
Dodger today. His brother was a twat.
The
Hang on,
boys
this
were real
entry's
under-
repeated for
So
100
it's-
He's
years.
making Arcana check to see.
Yeah. Quite strong.
Boy was.
You've just got
They
so many
got me an
strange
ice
feelings.
cream. Then we went to secondary.
Can a dwarf and a man ever truly be together?
Yes.
You reckon that if you cast a spell on the door,
That's the next
it
one.
would trigger like an overload, and you might be able to break the
Gotcha, back it, mate.
arcane sigils. Basically, you need
I
to
might change
flood
the
it with
modern
arcane
dragon,
energy,
mate.
and it would overcharge.
That would be
Cool.
fair.
I've got 2 level 1s,
I've killed many
Left.
dragons.
so
What do you
I'll
mean,
send.
Use a cantrip.
Load it
Regular
with.
cantrip.
Oh, cool. I'll
I
load it
still
with.
thought with the
I'll load it with
kobold
5
is a
of them.
real thing.
Yeah,
He's
you
not
are.
just
Yeah,
fought a
Hits the
real
door.
dragon.
You see that it hits
But
the
kobolds
sigil
are
once,
really
Yeah.
just
and it
baby
seems to hang
dragons.
for a second and then seeps into the sigil, and the
Yeah.
sigil.
They're
I'll
like
obviously do
dragons
this as an angle.
if there were
Yeah.
dwarves of dragons.
Yeah.
and goes.
Cool.
So what's
behind?
What's the dragon of the dwarf?
Still,
There's still the
It's a
stone.
big dragon.
Cool.
So like a person
stand
size compared to a
to
dwarf.
the
So about
stone
twice the size of a kobold.
and push or pull whatever's required of the stone.
Yeah.
Because Jack's about twice the size of me,
And it's sort of
and he's a
sits in the
dragon. And kobolds
Inside,
are about
you're
the
like, yeah,
size
that's
of
kind
me.
of like old
Therefore,
book.
they're
Yeah.
small dragons.
There are it's an unnaturally big
I've got a
room
lot of
inside
kobolds in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
for the
time.
size of room that you thought it
But
would be.
kobolds don't
And there are
exist.
rows and rows and like 6
In the
rows
role player,
of quite like
what?
6 foot high
That's where I got that pirate man, the
bookcases,
kobold
stuff
pirate,
with leather bound books, scroll
which is
cases.
a little dragon.
Okay. Using investigation, look for like the actual reference tome or the ones that is look for the most recent entry.
Just go down the pub to dark.
20.
Just so lonely. Wish Dodger would come home.
You sort of look along
Use
the
the
shelves and you
boiler.
start to think it probably wouldn't be up here if it, and you go towards like a little desk in the
Yeah,
corner and you
60
see
years
there's a tome on
So-
the desk that's open and there's a quill and ink
Cool.
and stuff like nearby.
Take
And a
that one.
candle.
Cool, just take it, yeah?
Take that
Nicky
one.
shit.
Yeah, take that one because it's the most recent one,
Okay.
and it might. Yeah, and then.
You pick it up and a boulder rolls down the room at you.
Yeah, I'll head back to the temple.
Cool.
Because I don't know where these guys are going.
Okay, so you're heading back to the temple.
Why don't you text Tom and tell him that
It's 120 feet the distance. I think I'm a bit further than that.
But you won't know unless you send it.
It just appears. It's
Can't get signal!
It's like Bluetooth, it just appears in some random person's device.
I'm searching for you.
Oh!
Look,
It's like magic.
XX Misty Love XX.
you send it to the woman that owns the pub that we tried to go to
I
bed.
just said that.
You're like a minute behind on the joke. No, like, anyway. Right,
He's
you
out of
guys,
signal.
you guys are all led
Matt's
to
out of service.
outside a house.
He's just
You stand in front of Gritback House after a fair bit of cajoling with the
Horrible
game
name for a place.
and find yourself
This is not
before a
dirt.
run-down building that has seen better days.
A round building.
A run-down building
run-down.
that has seen
It's
better
McGubbins
days.
with an A or a C.
The door, however, seems to have been recently refitted
Mac-
considering the age of the building.
Does the building look like it's made of stone?
The building is made of wood and it's very old and like all the windows are boarded up.
Who is the
door
stealthiest of all of
The
us?
door looks.
Me.
Mr. Cloak falls off.
Well,
You are much better now.
what's your bonus?
6.
You're one better than me then.
He goes, that's the place.
I really don't want to send you though by yourself.
Fine, I'll go then.
Right.
Why don't-
Bodger and Dodger.
Why don't we
Why
ask
don't you head in the front?
I've got to be
Why
honest.
We'll circle behind.
ask
I
Sam
don't
if
feel.
this is a good idea?
I don't know if I think this is a great plan.
Whoa.
Is it a spell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Will this
Is it a
help
ri-
us
is it a
find the
ritual?
dragon cultist?
Is it a ritual?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Should we go in the front or should we go in the back?
What are you asking about?
Well, you technically have to propose a course of action. Then
Oh,
it's a good idea.
We're going to split the party.
It's Imperials.
Can I have
You
an
did tiny
imperial,
jump
please?
Can Jack have
Okay, so what's our
inspiration?
plan?
Can I have 2 imperials?
These two go in the front with this
Roll for
salty
it.
navigator,
Okay,
and
so
we sneak round the back.
2 in the
Which
front,
two?
2 in the rear.
You two.
Fuck.
I don't think
What's
you.
your- what's your stealth?
What's the answer that comes from?
I
You
don't
can
think
either
I
say
would
4.
pass.
Good things will happen. Bad
What's
things
yourself?
will happen. Both good and bad things will happen. Nothing will happen.
Disadvantage.
Both
Is
good
it?
and bad things will happen.
I'm still
Yay,
exhausted.
mixture of things.
I will have disadvantage on any tests that I have to take.
Good and bad things are going to happen if we do this.
I can't see that being a bad thing. That's what normally happens.
Goody goody. So,
We
can
kill
you
the
ask
bad
another
guys,
question, or is that
we get
another
paid.
one spell?
It can, but it gets increasingly more accurate.
What does
If we all go in the front.
I can try.
Is it another ritual?
Yes, but...
That's right, it's a ritual.
okay, I'm going to trust him back. I'm
Sorry,
not
sorry.
stop trolling me. I love the idea that you're so sick of asking questions. Like, yeah, just going through the front door, whatever.
See what happened, prick.
Too long, didn't read.
I'm just going
Yeah,
to lie
yeah.
down. While all this is going on, I'm actually just going to curl up in the side of the street and just wrap myself in my cloak. And just sort of doze.
Okay, so we're all
I'm
going
not fancy, and he's on his
right?
Kindle.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you're going to have to make a 25% chance roll.
How could we achieve such a thing?
Do I have to get under or
A
whatever?
D4.
Just roll a d4,
Yeah,
Ben.
roll a d4, and whatever the value takes your fancy means that you can choose a random result.
So if you roll a 1, you can tell us whether the fuck you want.
Yeah, we go tell us your roll one.
Right. What do I...
So you can
If it's not, then just tell us
If
the
it's
truth.
2, 3, or 4, you have to do the whole. It's good, bad, good or bad, or neither. If you roll 1, you can just say something random.
You don't have to tell us the truth. You can say, oh, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want to re-roll it now that you know how it works?
No, because the roll is still the same.
I know, but...
I have not said anything.
Schrodinger's roll.
What was the question?
We're all going to go in the front.
Roll through the front door. What will happen?
Everybody's waiting for us, it's fine.
Good things will happen.
That's through the front.
Bahamut wouldn't lie.
Bahamut has spoken.
Great then, let's wake up Bodger.
Okay.
Let's lead with
Go on,
Salty
Bodge.
Navigator.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah, he goes up
And
to
let's
the door.
burst through the front door then.
Who else?
Hey, drink.
Right then.
Are we bursting or just opening it and walking in
I'm
casually?
bursting it with this man's face.
Make a strength check.
Oh, that's not a speciality of
What's
mine.
his name?
Oh.
You slam into the door. He gets knocked unconscious.
Seven.
Oh, they fixed the door.
was going to jump
Yay!
into
Well,
A
then
good
again-
thing! Look, he's down!
Yeah, he's just knocked out.
Then again, it's not like, oh no, someone banged the front door of our very disrespectful
No, all it's
bedroom.
got is. I think Anybody hear that?
It's
No.
sick.
That's why good things will happen because we won't get in.
Bodger, knock the door down.
Okay.
Why are you running to? Oh,
Because
this
you're
is
advantage.
Still did a much better job than me.
13 on the door.
13 on the door. If that's an attack, I now need to roll damage.
Ali, come on, roll it.
Right, you bring your axe up and
God.
boom! You just
7
like
points
hit,
of damage.
you hit like the,
11 points of damage to
you
the
hit
door.
the really big metal bit to the side of the door and go.
Are we losing to a door?
It doesn't work.
Come on, come on,
Is
don't
this
live.
door locked?
No.
Is it a
It
pull
just
door?
opens.
What,
Does it have a discernible lock on it?
There is a lock on the
I
front.
will attempt to pick this lock.
what else is on the outside end, sorry?
Right.
Boarded windows.
It's
Arrow
two.
slits.
There's a huge
But how
reinforced
much you
door,
told us this was a good
and then
idea?
4 windows, 2 on each side.
Bahamut's
boarded
on
up
his Kindle.
with
Yeah,
thick
it's fine.
timber, nailed like, perfectly into place into these.
Just throw up.
Yeah, yeah.
And it seems to be of the same
He's on
timber
Tinder.
as the.
He's on Dragon
Hey,
Tinder.
hey, that's
But, no,
17.
but the
motherfucker.
whole
Yeah.
house is
Yeah.
very
Right.
like dilapidated.
Oh, my phone!
Apart from that, really.
Yeah.
17 to
Okay.
pick the lock.
Yeah, you fiddle around inside.
I push the door open.
Oh, I feel bad for
Nothing
slamming going
happens.
to a locked door.
I pulled the door.
You inside Bodger's head, you're like, yeah, I did that.
I obviously broke the
Hey,
hinge.
hey, you help.
I just did what I was doing. I just want to go to bed.
Cool.
But it's like, thank God that's over.
Thank God you're not a fucking
They're
house.
not slamming more people into a locked door.
We need more bystanders.
It's all one level. Inside,
They're all
you
level
find-
1.
Yay!
Inside,
Burning
you find a
hands.
practically abandoned house with ruined furniture and most of its interior walls smashed away.
Okay. Bad things were going to happen if we enter the back. There's got to be something dangerous in here.
Yeah, the
Because
back
we've
door
been
goes
arrested
into the
for
toilet.
trespassing. Right then.
Dodger, Dodger,
Hey,
do an impression of this salty navigator.
alright.
My face.
I'm such a pussy!
What's the guy's name again, sorry?
Salty
No,
navigator.
no, the guy that we're after. The guy got the job from him to do that. Did he say that?
No, some black cloak dude.
Oh, okay.
Black cloak dude!
We're
Or in
back.
your word, Bluk Klugdu.
Look at it!
You are dressed woman.
How did you know that's my name?
I'm back. They're all dead. Pretty much.
Is this me money?
So I'm back here for me winnings.
Me winning. I bet on myself.
Roll.
So I'm back here for me winnings.
Roll for persuasion.
Persuasion. Not performance.
Performance. Not performance.
Okay. 18.
Woo! Ah, that's a good
You
performance,
don't
man.
hear
You
anything
say
for
40.
a bit.
Do it whichever one you get the most.
And then
Wow.
underneath your feet, louder than you would have liked, you can hear like scuttling underneath the floorboards.
God, he's been hired by rats.
And it's just like, it sounds like. And then it stops.
Hello. Where have you gone?
I want my money.
I want my money.
You don't hear anything.
I'm going nudging. Some of the boys may have not made it, and I'm not in the best state.
I'll just describe how it looks. Like there's like a large open room to begin with. It goes for about 10 feet. Then there's a room on a right-hand side where the wall has been smashed in. You can see like what would have been a bedroom, and like all the furniture's really old and overturned. On the left-hand side, you can see another room that's had like its walls smashed in and things like that, and it looks like it would have been a kitchen. And then on the other, behind that, there are 2 more walls, and the house continues a little bit further. So they look like there's 2 more rooms on the right and left.
I'm just
You
going to
guys
very
are travelling
gently.
underneath the floorboards.
So the floorboard. Is it
Underneath
sound,
the floor.
does it sound like people moving around or like
Sounded like
rats?
Grab the floor, man.
I'm going to go
Hey.
right on the floor.
Is it hollow?
You hear back.
Morse code! Who knows Morse?
And then,
wait.
and then,
Wait.
and it goes disappear. And it gets quieter.
I may have taken a blow to the head and forgotten our secret knocking back story. So, So please, if you just open up for me, that'd be really nice.
Did he get one?
It's still
You got
5.
it 2.
It's 5.
5. A child lies better than 5.
Come on.
But Azura always tells the truth, so it's not really...
Yeah.
How much vengeance is upon you? And I'll stick a rapier through the slits in the floorboard. This is my charisma check to intimidate. It's better than yours. 9.
You stick it between the floorboards. Shink.
Dust!
Well, I took those.
And you don't.
Attack the door.
Right, I'm going to start snooping around and seeing if there's like...
Well, we've already embarrassed ourselves
I'm
2
obviously not
times.
going to achieve anything, it's going to be a disadvantage. So I'm going to start looking around for some sort of trapdoor, or like a
Yeah.
patch of floor that's got less dust on it.
I'll start having a look around. So. Investigation,
9, because intelligence is -1.
19.
You two sort of doing a bit of investigation. You go and you look in the in the right room. You lead into the right room.
As in the correct room.
As in the room on the
Damn
right. And it's just another. And there's a stairs going down.
So the
And
trapdoor
you
is
can
open,
see-
it's not
yeah.
even...
And you can see around the top of it, there's like a pool of blood. And as you look closer, there are drops of blood leading from the. It's like dried into the wood, and you can see
Yeah.
leading from the trapdoor back to the entrance of the house. There's like drops of blood leading towards the entrance.
Nobody got away, did they? From the pub.
No.
You didn't see anybody running from the pub? Mr. Azura?
No. Bodge. Bodge, even. You're Bodge. I'm Bodge. Hey, and you're the one that's tired.
I know. That's right.
As Todger has an identity crisis.
Hodger.
Who am I? What am I?
Wait, so.
Where's my false teeth?
Wait, no. The blood is going out, isn't it? Like.
Seems to be dripping and going out.
So
There's a trail of blood
someone
drops towards the front.
somebody were
And then a
was
large
injured here,
blood patch at the top.
and then they got out.
Right, well, we'll have a look.
Right?
We'll go down there and shift a bit.
Right. And when we come back out, and it's light outside, we can have a look outside for the blood.
And because we can see in the dark, we don't need to light a torch. So the people, if there's people waiting downstairs, they may not know that we're coming because they can't see us.
Right.
You guys start to
We
descend.
should be a crime-fighting duo.
So you guys just start to descend the staircase.
Sherlock and Watson.
Yo.
You arrive outside the Temple of Bahamut.
Yeah.
The guards let you in.
The guards don't let me in because I'm holding a symbol of Tim. I don't want to go in. Holding this.
Okay, they're standing outside.
Oh, you got. Okay.
I've got a sigil.
Now some more men.
Hello, Captain David.
No, you can't.
Can I have a floor now?
I rolled a 1 on my mint check.
Thank you.
Is it Vicus is one of the priests, isn't it?
Vicus is the head Bahamut priest.
Oh dear.
Yo, Viking dude.
So I'll go up to one of the guards.
Techno Vikers.
He looks down, nods.
Looks down.
He's 6 foot, whatever.
I'm 6'5".
Okay, he looks directly in your eyes.
He's 6'6".
He says,
I think it's
good evening, Grogan.
good evening. It's
Can you roll on that one?
pretty
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
pretty
I'll
imperative
leave the
that
stairs.
someone of the priestly order meets me in the here now.
What is your business?
Well, we were just attacked with the mermaid. Was it the mermaid?
Attacked at the
No, we were
mysterious
in the
lamb.
mysterious lamp.
We were attacked at the mysterious.
I think so, because probably not lamb in that
Yeah.
stew.
we were attacked at the mysterious land when we were investigating your McGubbins case, and they were holding on to a symbol that had a mask with 5 tendrils on it. If you catch me
You
drift.
see the two
Yeah.
paladins
Yes. This is. I don't
put
want.
their hands to their swords.
I don't want to bring it across the threshold.
He says, hand it
You're
to
not
me.
marrying it.
Hand it to you.
Yes,
I will inform Vicus that I have handed it to you.
hand it to me now.
Hand it to him.
He takes it and he pulls like a leather satchel from his belt and drops it inside.
Mm-hmm.
Does it? Puts it back on his belt and says, "Thank you."
I will inform Vicus that I handed it to you. I'll walk past the threshold.
You walk inside.
Yep. I will offer prayer.
It's 8 o'clock.
There is nobody in.
Yeah, I know. It's very late. I will continue to look around.
Yeah, you look around the temple. I mean, you're not really allowed anywhere past the main atrium and the downstairs, obviously.
Yeah. Dalian is one of the...
He's the paladin who's still standing next to the entrance to the cell.
Is he like the commanding paladin?
He's just a paladin.
Just a paladin. Alright. Is he still standing there?
Yep.
Alright, I'll go up to him. Dalian!
Mm-hmm.
Where is, I imagine, like a surgeon of that order is probably asleep.
Yes. Cleric is asleep.
Do you have the ability to have the clearance access to go in those areas of the temple?
What do you mean?
Well, as I just explained to your man outside, we were at the mysterious
Stop drawing a dick.
we were at the mysterious land, you see, investigating what we've been ordered to do. And and we were beset upon by a couple of dockmen. And
Did they charge you?
How much for a good hard shag?
and they were carrying a symbol with the mask and 5 tendrils on it, if you get me.
Who?
I haven't brought it in, but your man on the gate has got it.
Good.
I want to inform Vicus of this, because...
You will have to come back in the morning.
Well, this is a frustrating matter.
I love that you're so good.
Pretty important, I think.
I'd be there like,
Wake up! Back the doors!
Our Lord Chamberlain has had, our Lord Cleric has had a long day.
Okay.
It has been taxing on him.
You do know the names of the two out there, right, don't you?
Yes.
Right. Inform him that they've got it, because I don't want that symbol going to fry.
I will inform Vicus
Thank
in
you.
the morning.
Because if there's dealings here that I know not about.
You see, as you're having this conversation, the paladin you gave to walks in, and the other one walks out. Obviously.
It was him there, Jiminy Bob.
you know who you are? You're Bryn from Cabinet Station. Now, I don't mean to be funny, but your man out there, he said he'd take the coin.
I've worked up a real sweat, I have.
He gets
I will
He
not-
walks out into a cleric who takes the bag, and you see him walk off into a different room.
That's all I needed to know, as long as a
And
cleric has
then
got
the
it.
paladin walks,
Right.
stands, walks
Thank
up,
you.
like him off into it.
Thank you.
Poor paladin.
Right.
Mistrusted by Jack.
I'll come and see McGubbins.
Mine!
I'll come and see McGubbins tomorrow.
That's right.
Thank you. I don't know where these guys are, so I'm gonna go to the Magpie.
You heard them talking about the Grickback, but
Brickback.
that was because obviously you were there when the.
Will I know where the Brickback is, or
You'd have to ask around if you wanted to
and
find
asking around for that's quite dangerous. So I'm gonna go to the Magpie.
You want to go where?
it. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the Magpie.
Back to you guys. Right. You descend downstairs into the cellar. There's a long stone corridor that ends in a door.
They come up by themselves. Can't remember.
Those two went starting.
You've all gone downstairs into this passage. It's about a 20-foot corridor, and there's a door. And you can see you can see flickering around the outside of the door. You can see a flickering torch, and you can see the pools of blood are larger, and they're going towards the door.
It looks like somebody may have been bleeding out on their way in, if you get my drift.
Well, onwards, friends, through the door.
I'm just going to stumble up the door.
Let's look.
Wait,
through the key.
I was like, is there a keyhole in the door?
Yep.
I look through the keyhole.
Who lives in
You
a house like
bend
this?
down and you look through the keyhole.
And you take a crossbow to this
Yeah.
eye.
Take 30 points of damage.
You can see in the room it's quite low lit, but it's round. With
I'm dark vision, so.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
It's like domed like that, and there are. It looks like like an old salt room would have been from the medieval period, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then you can see that there are holes in the wall where the brickwork would have been there, but it's like been like punched away and pulled out, and there's large like holes going into like earth on the side of it. It's like one on each side, and then like one in one in like a little bit of a ceiling, and then one on the floor. And in the centre of the room, you can see something hunched over, and it seems to be like playing with something. It's sort of like sitting on its legs, hunched over. Like, no clothes on its back, like a little bit of rags on one arm, like a rag tied to its head, and it seems to be.
Right. I cast sleep.
Okay.
Through the keyhole.
I only have to be able to see it. Yes.
So you need your ukulele.
Let's roll 5d8.
Yeah, no, I'm just making sure that it.
And then it fails, and then you get double sad because A, it failed, and B, I mean, it's got a lot of hit points.
It could do.
Or you just roll 5
It also
ones.
could not. Yeah.
The rat it was eating falls asleep.
Exactly. Yeah.
The innocent baby in its arms that was trying to resist it.
Falls asleep. It is pleased.
24.
What's the?
There is no save.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It has 24 less hit points.
If that's 24,
it's
please.
24.
Yeah.
You whisper the arcane words, and it goes to the door. It seems to stumble for a second, and then goes back to eating.
Well, that could mean me or Sean, or you probably.
Yeah, actually,
Well, it's 24. No, it's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, from the him.
Yeah,
So.
the inside of the room doesn't hit you guys.
Yeah.
How many points do you have?
29.
So it wouldn't have put any of this to sleep.
I'm the second healthiest person in the group.
Who's
I'm the second
how
healthiest.
big is it? Is it large?
It seems about the size of a man, hunched over. You can see it like feeding things into its mouth.
What is this thing?
Healthy.
Right.
As you're sort of like looking through the keyhole, it stops and goes.
I'll tap on the door.
Does he get a better look of it through the keyhole if he turns
It
around?
turns round. It's got like a very gaunt face and a long tongue hanging out of one side with two sharp like teeth. And it has pointed ears and no skin on its head and like scars all over it. And he goes, and then scarpers up into one of the tunnels.
So I was up.
Into one of the, like up towards the one in the back wall.
Up as in
and runs off.
Backwards, I imagine.
Yeah.
Why on earth did they ask them to move?
Well, it's gone. Whatever it was.
Experience!
Right?
Technically, Alec defeated it.
Yes.
By casting sleep and then making it
Run away. Yes. Well, it's gone. Whatever it was.
Press on then.
If it's gone, I suppose we could just go and have a look where it's gone.
But it did go into a tunnel up there. So let's be on our guard.
Okay, so what was it?
Where did you guys put the salty navigator?
He's knocked out, leaning at the door.
Unless one of these two have brought
He tried to use an makeshift battering ram.
I know that, but I was
to
wondering
make
where
it
you
worse,
left him.
He's in his underwear.
Where? Tied up in 15 foot of rope.
Oh no, he's not turned up anymore. We
No,
didn't,
it's not.
we didn't walk him down the street. He was naked.
he was fully happy to help you guys.
50
Oh no,
shades of
so you
what?
walked him through the street naked, not
Yeah, what's
naked
on
and tied up.
I think that's more acceptable, yes.
You could dive with him.
Right. No what?
Okay, so we'll just open the door.
Through the door.
Through the door!
Okay.
Let's hope we had more success than the last one.
Push the
You
door.
put your hand in the door. Like,
Well, the good news is it wasn't locked.
Hey,
Is this a bullet hole?
That's a very good
12
question.
jewels fall.
Is this a bullet hole?
We're getting near the danger level.
So there's not actually an exit to the room. It's just a room with
said
the
there were
holes.
tunnels.
In it. Other than the tunnels dug into the walls, there's no exit.
there is a tunnel there.
Are these
Tunnel
like?
there where that one went.
Do they come down to ground
And there's,
level?
like,
Or
one
like
here as
look
well. They seem to just go off into the earth. And then the
The
centre-
earth, it's...
And there's a dead
Oh,
mouse.
sorry,
in
there's
the
like
middle.
a-
half a mouse.
the tomb.
It's only a live half a
Yeah,
life.
lies.
Half
As you
a
get
mouse.
out the door and you take a closer look at what it's like
Yeah,
hunched over, you see that the blood continues in large splats to the centre of the room. It's about 30 from there to
Yeah.
there, so it's about 60 across the whole thing.
Big fucking room.
Why have I put it in the centre? That's a terrible idea. Yeah, 60 foot across, and in the centre of the room you can see
How can we combat with that line drawn?
in the centre of the room you can see like a pile of bones, and then a huge bloody like mess. And on top of the pile of bones, there's like a silver gilt hammer resting on top of the bones.
Right, I'll
Perfect for killing well.
walk forward and
being a Tiamat pallet. No.
pick up the hammer and
Tiamat pallet.
inspect it. I inspect investigation.
Bahamut pallet.
Okay.
It's a hammer!
You don't have time to look.
Okay.
As you're looking down, a creature runs out of here, and you feel a sharp raking across your back. Everybody roll initiative.
Well, so much for being on guard.
I rolled there.
I don't think you. Is it for initiative as well?
Disadvantage on
Against my
initiative as well.
21 massive perception, which always you seem to beat somehow.
Well, I can't help it if they've got high decks.
Yeah, this is the thing. Ben picks things that are either. He's
Oh, I have to make things a
things that
chapter.
are invisible when they're sat still.
Drogon?
I'm not
Yeah,
there.
right. Dodger.
You could appear during.
Uh,
I could have
21.
during this.
One.
Yeah.
Cool. Dodger.
7.
Ling.
Disadvantage.
19.
And Azura.
12.
Are you second? Oh my god.
21!
Did you roll like a 19 or something?
Yeah.
Stupid purple die.
Purple dice. Purple
Disadvantage.
dice.
I would have beaten you if I hadn't got disadvantage.
Or lost to me.
No, because my other dice was 13.
How do you know that wasn't the second one?
It was the better one, because I would never roll the white one on its own. It's a piece of shit. Fucking hate this dice.
Then why would you roll it with the other one?
Because it might make the other one better.
By being shit.
That way, the disadvantage is more noticeable. I've lost the 6 on this dice.
You do enjoy moaning. So.
Ah!
Cool. You feel like this. Well, draw. So there's Azura, Ling, and Bodger standing by the door.
Because I did
So,
again with me, that
Ling,
balanced
Bodger.
us.
Is it-
Brave, Sir Bodger.
Which one of them likes mashed potato? Everybody knows.
Cool. And then can
Dodge,
you
you
put-
love mashed potato!
And
La.
can you put GH1 or G1
Ah! Called it.
next behind you?
It's a ghost.
There, yeah.
Yeah.
Gay hound.
What do we want? Gay hound!
Where do we want them?
I think it's ends or...
What? Sleep?
No, no,
Well,
no,
they
no.
have more than 24 hit points.
What's your AC?
13, but wait a second.
Okay.
13, but wait!
It got 16.
And a casting ability.
If that makes any difference.
It might
You didn't have to tell me that.
No, you don't. He's
Okay.
using his bard ability to lower the attack.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Or boost his AC. I
No,
don't
no,
quite see
it's-
what the difference is between those two things.
One is you use it. The lower the AC one is the one you use, and I've given you inspiration for it. This is a reaction that I can use.
But you can use it on anyone.
This is my reaction. The other one is yours.
I thought your reaction was to cast it on an
No.
attack.
No. My reaction. My reaction, and that lowers their attack. Yeah. The other one, I have to have given you bardic inspiration beforehand.
Yeah.
You have to have a
So
bardic
it seems
inspiration.
much
first.
worse.
Yes, but it can raise your AC and your damage.
And you also have body inspiration as well.
Yes.
Your name. So anyway, what are you doing?
I can see it within 60 feet of me. So yes, I'll try to keep it.
I'll keep it. I'm not doing
So
anything.
what's
So
Matt's
I
hand
use
is
cutting words.
actually out and
So,
open. waiting
so
for the
I basically make I catch it in the corner of my eye, make a loud sound to try and distract it, and take 6 off its attack.
It misses.
So
So yes, it misses me.
you feel the rake and it goes across your. What do you wear? Leather armour.
Leather.
It like
Leather.
across your leather armour and it skids behind you, and you turn around and you see this thing that looks like the other one, but this one is smaller and more angly.
Oh, sleep would work.
Long
So this is
claws.
G1, G2, G3, G4, GC.
Roll a GC, roll a GC.
As you turn round,
No.
the tunnel that you saw it disappear from, that creature runs back in and goes for your bow.
Mm-hmm.
Your other back. You are the beast with 2
Break
backs.
out the flurry.
No, I've used
Ghoul.
Ghouls undead.
thinking more Blood Bowl.
Cool.
Then they were
21?
dead because they were.
Yeah.
When they were dead.
Okay. 21.
Let's D6. Wait.
That hits Jack when he has shield.
Yeah.
Take 10 points of damage and make a con saving throw, please.
Waiting for the paralysation.
I'm getting more poison.
No, he's paralysed.
Cool. You feel like where it's sunk its claws into your back, you go,
Good.
"Ah," and then you, "Ah," and you, that was like not, you do not want that to happen again.
Oh,
Can
right.
you put GH for that one, please?
GH.
Yep.
Because he's a proper ghoul, or maybe he's a
Well, he's not gonna
ghast,
rage
and the rest are ghouls.
Cool.
I wouldn't-
Dodger!
Rage.
You have 2 of them next to you.
No,
What
it's
could
before
go
you
wrong?
make an extra attack while raging. This is rage.
Oh,
It's effective.
Make another contract.
What, you won't get another thing.
Can I have the player's handbook,
Unless
please?
10.
I need to
Only
check.
one of those you fail 3
Exhaustion
times.
first.
He's
I
checking,
have-
he's checking
I need the
his
player's handbook, please.
Yeah, I know, but I need to check disadvantage on ability checks, but not saving throws.
Right.
That's what I was trying to check, because
Okay.
obviously if I get hit, now I need to know if exhaustion is going to affect me. It won't, because it's a saving throw.
What did you get? 10?
10.
Right.
If I choose to make an extra attack at
Here's
any
the
point while I'm
problem.
raging, I get the bonus attack with my offhand weapons as a
But
bonus
you wouldn't
action.
take exhaustion from raging.
No, it's not rage.
Right.
It's if I
You
make an
feel
extra
like
main attack.
you
Theory,
crack
dual wield,
and
and
like something
weird
you
attacks
go-
instead.
you breathe in and this acrid like smell goes into your nostrils. You
Yeah.
are poisoned until the start of your next round.
Wait for them to.
Which means that you're at disadvantage on the attack rolls and ability checks.
Cool.
And use blight
Well,
on us.
I will disengage.
Okay.
Which
What will happen to him?
Poison's poison.
There's like a stench around in there.
Disadvantaged on attack until the start of
No,
until the end.
attacking ability.
Attack ability.
So it's a move as well, isn't it?
Disengage.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
a
this is your
standard
action.
action. It's your whole turn.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's why I say it's a move as well, isn't it?
That's what
not
it does.
just- it's
It's
not
Yeah,
just-
no,
It
no,
allows you.
step back
Technically, it
5
just
yards,
allows you
it's
to
like
move
full
without
movement,
taking
yeah.
an opportunity
Yeah,
attack.
so,
You
and
can
I-
always move.
Ooh,
Basically, the action
how far,
moves
how,
around
how,
the
how
Moving
far
isn't
can I get
an
to
action.
How far are you? What speed are you? 25?
25.
Right, so you can stand in front of
In front of
Azura.
me, okay.
Cool. Ooh, music. Combat.
Blood! Go, blood!
Why,
If I was standing next to you, it'd be Bladder.
Blood Doctor. Dr. Blood.
Dr. Blad.
When,
Dr.
when the reactions reset,
Every
When
round.
it's your next, when you
Unless
have
it
a turn.
specifies.
so because I used my reaction before my turn started, because I used it on G1, that was before
Yeah, you
my
get it
turn.
back now.
I have
Yeah.
it back now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fucking advert. Right, Ling.
Okay.
Game of War.
Will you be my champion?
Let's break out another level 2 spell. Or shall I? Shall I? I kind of want to.
Use Blitzkrieg. Invade
Yes.
Belgium.
I'm gonna bring. Let's bring Flaming Sphere onto the table. I love Flaming Sphere.
Cool.
It's on the table. Bonus action. Ram.
Into the big one, yeah?
Yep. Take a DC 14 dex save.
It makes it.
You take 3 fire damage.
Is it on fire now? Or does the
It's
orb stay
still-
there?
It just stays there.
Yeah.
Oh.
It sort of backs away from the fire, you hit it in
Yeah.
the chest, it's like a
But
burning
with his
the flesh.
bonus, but with his bonus action, he can just move it
Damage first.
around in the
Awesome. It's a concentration spell though.
Cool. You hear another scuffle, and one runs out here and lunges right for Bodger.
G2?
Is he within my 5-foot thing?
You'd have to move forward to be.
Don't know. Right.
This
Does this ask for a certain amount of time?
Concentration up to a minute.
Yeah.
AC?
Basically.
I thought you said around
Your
Dodger. Oh, right, no,
Bodger,
14.
sorry. 14. Okay, hits. You take all the damage. That would be 6 points of damage, and make a con check.
Con saving
Con saving
throw.
throw.
Wait, that's not a disadvantage. 17.
Cool. Yeah, you feel like a fizz through your body, but you hold out. This one
Fingers
lunges
are
for you.
Mm-hmm.
Tom's tired.
It misses. It like you like back away and get out of this way because you know when it's going with its claws now. Azura.
Yes, they don't have any weapons.
Cast sleep on yourself.
Oh, walk out of the room and we care out being.
Cast sleep on us.
Dodger's already taken a blow and he's covered in poison and shit, isn't he?
Well, he's
Right, then I'll step forward to defend Dodger. Right. And I will.
Could you move? It's important that you move forward to that.
A hat.
Only a coward uses them.
Dark.
The
Shadows.
uses the
The necromantic.
Teeth.
Timing.
uses the
Plague.
pointlessness of poison, and I will menacingly attack this creature.
What do you get?
Not a hit.
10.
10.
Yeah, you.
I'll use my action surge and attack it.
Identify his hand as well, please.
13.
13.
Yeah, this one like nicks it inside. Well, do you want to not hit it?
No, I'm not being sarcastic to you.
Right, okay.
I don't like my
He's being
dice.
sarcastic to the dice.
Yeah.
They do good.
That's 13 damage. And it's frightened of. Oh, sorry, Wisdom DC 14 check to see if it's frightened.
It fails.
Yay!
DC sounds diamond.
Cool.
Why? Why would there be a diamond cunt?
So Jack
Bodger?
can use it to cast. You said Bodger.
Yes.
Then looked at Tom.
No, he's
No, I looked down at
I
the
had
weapon
just
and
had
looked
my
at
action,
Yeah, I was going to say, what's going on there?
and it's not my name.
I will rage.
Cool.
And swing.
Are you sure you want to rage?
I can rage. It's if I make an extra attack.
No, I'm just. How many rages do you have a day?
3.
Oh, okay.
And go for G2 because it just attacked me.
I'm using that dice, dude.
Did you get
like
that
that
roll?
nice little pot of dice?
Yeah, you are
Just
conscious of
changed.
the. Oh, sorry. Make a DC 10 check. Make a Constitution saving throw.
21.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
That's
yeah,
the way
you're
around you want
Wait,
it.
no, 22.
Okay, yeah. You cough, but you're okay. And then you miss the
Cough.
I choose to not take an extra action.
Okay. Back at the.
You can't this time, can you? Because you just raged.
Yeah, but
As
I
in
could
you'll
use
get
my
exhaustion
rage action
level.
to
This
make an extra attack.
big one runs
But
at
then
you,
I'll be at
Azura.
level 2 exhaustion.
But I thought but you already used your bonus.
No, I get to use it once per rage. But every time I use
What's
it,
your AC,
it's
Azura?
exhaustion rages a level.
Tom?
AC is 18.
18.
18, sorry.
I'm at exhaustion level 1.
No, I know, but didn't you rage and that's a bonus action?
Yes, but it allows me to make an extra attack
Was it 18?
when I'm raging.
Yeah, it is.
As a berserker.
Oh, I thought it was
It hits you.
No.
I thought it was
While I am raging, I can make an extra attack action. But
Wait,
if I
hang
do,
on.
in that
I'll-
rage, I earn an exhaustion.
Cutting words.
I'll make
It's
a
alright,
high
man. I mean, I'm probably like the
I'll make
best
a
one for
high
it to
pitched
hit.
screech. Yeah, but
I'm just thinking you could save it for other people, but I don't mind. Yeah, use it on me.
yeah, I'll
it
use a
cantrip?
tiny pitched screech. No, it's I use my bardic inspiration dice.
Oh.
So take 6
Wow.
off its attack. Roll.
Okay. What it would have hit it.
Wow.
It reels back from the sound.
Remember, you've got
A
inspiration.
fine action, Dodger.
I thought you
That's
had
my
one
reaction.
inspiration.
Dodger.
I thought you had the inspiration from ages ago.
No.
Well, it's frightened, so it's about to run away. So make sure you've got.
Aren't you holding on to that shiny hammer?
Make sure you've
I
got. Make sure you've got a melee weapon ready.
He's
Yeah,
holding on to
Oh,
the
you already
shiny
used your
hammer.
reaction. Oh no, you've got it back now.
Yeah, I have my reaction back. Yeah. Well, I technically am holding the shiny hammer.
It counts as a warhammer.
It counts as a warhammer. Cool.
Which is what you use normally.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I will swing with said warhammer at G1.
Yeah, it's already wounded. Nice.
15.
Yeah, because it's like reeling from a zero. You clonk it in the side of the head.
10.
Ow! You need to 10.
3 damage.
Cool. Well, that's as much as what happened to the last guy with the fireball. So fireball. So Ling.
Is that including your plus strength?
Can you hit
Sure,
multiple
why
targets
not?
with flaming
Tongues
spear?
Right. Everything. What?
Can you hit multiple targets with flaming spear?
None. Not. Technically, if they both ended their turn next to it, but I mean.
Oh,
So turn them dead.
Right.
No,
hang on.
everything make a wisdom throw. Saving
hang on.
throw.
Hang on. I would have hit it with. Well, it would have been
Oh,
11.
sorry. You have to take a con saving throw.
Well, also 11 would have been my attack roll. Because I'm
disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
11 would have hit.
No, no.
Is that 'cause of the
Okay.
poison?
Yeah. And my con saving throw.
Oh, yeah, you're poisoned
It's
again.
still poisoned.
Jeez, these things are horrible.
Yeah, you're casting Turn Undead, yeah?
Yes.
What are you going to turn them into?
What's the saving throw?
A duck.
Chickens. Literally. 14 wisdom.
14, yeah?
Did you mean literally because they would run away? So figuratively as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Imagine
This one failed
there
there
and me.
Okay.
Okay, Ben, hold on.
You see, as you do to cast your, cast your divine inspiration.
It's
A
just run
shit
away.
ton of damage is what he's doing.
So 4.
Oh, wait, he's doing his Turn Undead.
Yes, and you said this one's moving
No,
away.
I say
No,
it
no.
failed.
It will on its turn, not
Yeah.
now.
Oh, okay.
Like, it
Well, it was a
failed.
pretty bad crit in the end, wasn't it?
It failed.
Hold on, I
So-
think it was,
okay, as you do it, you like,
fuck! 11 damage.
Undead fiends, but you hear the larger creature screeches really loudly as you're doing it, and you feel your clerical energy dissonate and wobble, and it's not quite on even as it used to be.
It's like in the second Hobbit movie when Gandalf gets captured.
Did it actually disrupt it? Or was
So
that just
this one,
fluffing it?
I'm just fluffing it.
Yeah.
This one failed these 2 pads.
Cool.
Your
Okay,
character
and as my
just-
bonus action, rubbing speed!
Isn't there damage from Turn Undead?
What?
Oh, they run it. Oh, yeah,
No,
that's
there is
something
no
else.
damage
That's-
from it.
I'm thinking of Smite. That's what I'm thinking of.
Good lord, so one of them has been turned and frightened.
That one's turned. That one's frightened.
Oh, so that one resisted the turn.
Those two resisted that one.
Oh,
So
wow,
which
well,
one
there
is
we
it-
go
Which
then.
one are you bumping with your flame?
H.
Yeah.
So roll.
I guess.
Make a saving
Oh,
throw.
yeah. What's the saving throw?
14.
GHB.
Dex.
Yeah.
Their dex is going to be good, man.
Still low. 5 fire damage.
4 plus 2, yeah, 9.
Jumpy.
Cool.
What's going on over here?
That would have done 11 if I
Yeah, just there, please.
Is it what?
Yeah. Did it dash?
allowed my roll.
This one, who's frightened, goes over.
Yay!
Well, he only has to move away, doesn't it? With the
Oh, yeah.
it moves to there and
Yay!
sort of skulks back.
It
That's
disengages.
not
It
too
disengages.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It disengages.
It's not a
No,
mindless.
what-
But it has,
No.
yeah, but it has, that has
It's
used
used
its
its
action
action
to
to
do
do
that.
Yeah, no, it's just he's a move first as well.
Yeah, sorry.
So this
I
one
meant to
is
say
Find
it's
so
grand.
frustrating.
It has
isn't it?
to. roll
whereas
away
this
from
one
the-
disengage.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
complete mindlessness. That's like,
Oh.
oh crap, that guy with the sword is
Azura,
really scary.
Make a con check.
Did they didn't hit me?
Make a con
Oh,
check.
right. Sorry, I thought it was when they hit you.
No, it's not.
That's 19.
Yeah, you are about to breathe in the poisonous gas seeping off it, but you smell worse gas than that from those drugs you smoke.
From those dwarves I hang
From
out
those
with.
dwarves you hang around with, yeah.
The morning after all those beers.
Yeah, you can attack.
Oh, it's my turn. Right.
Yeah,
Sorry, I didn't know it was my
just saying
turn.
you have to take a
Right.
test.
Hey, you flank him with a flaming spear.
You might not fear my companion's light, but you will fear me.
My menacing attacks never seem to do very well. 14.
You hit it.
Hurrah! DC 14 wisdom.
It passes.
Still low.
11 damage.
11 damage.
That's what my awful crit was.
That's all. That's less than you can roll on one dice. You're rolling 2 dice, it's not good enough.
No, it's not. You can't roll 11
I rolled a 5 on 2.
Bodger?
Earlier.
Right,
you
you
rage?
mean
Did
around
you
12, so
rage?
you can't roll 11. So it's not less
So I'm going to go for GH.
Well, then,
So
What?
yeah,
It's
you
with,
hit
No,
the
but
big
you
guy.
can
And
only
I'm
roll
gonna
12
be
on one
sorry,
dice.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
flick
damage.
out,
Someone
If
put
you roll
Bodger
2d6
I'm going to flick
Right.
out my
and you roll less than
handouts.
7,
yeah.
you wouldn't say that was a good roll, would you?
No, but you can't roll
I'm
7 on
going
that
to
dice.
flick my hand axe up into my other
The
hand.
d6.
And I'm going to go
You
down
can't roll
one.
12 on that dice.
So to attack
Yeah,
the first one?
8 plus 4
First one
is
is
12.
10.
No, misses.
Second
Right,
one
you're
is
including
12
12. No,
total.
you
Uh,
yeah, no, I was going to say you can't
19.
roll.
Yeah, what you
No,
do
no,
is
no,
like
no,
swing
no,
the
that's
head and
the
make you duck
base
down
roll.
and you clock it in the jaw.
That would be
Right.
16.
4 points
yeah.
damage.
If I could do, if on 2 dice I do more
You
than
have 2 from
8.
those. You don't.
Right, yeah,
That's a
yeah,
good roll.
yeah, no.
On the
It's
office.
not a bad one, it's just
So
under.
the main hand is D8.
Yeah,
plus
so it
strength
means-
plus 2.
Yeah.
Offhand is just D6.
Um, back to the top. The large creature. What's it taking its last?
It's like if you used
If it ends its turn next to it, it'll do the same. It'll
Ben,
take
do I
a
need to
turn
take a
cantrip.
con saving throw?
Yeah.
It does
No, it's
D10.
only the begin.
And then
Yeah,
you
you-
use level 1 spell that does.
It saw Bodger clock it round the head.
Yeah,
Because I saw him.
yeah, it's not a great.
It- And it goes for you, which means
With
it's a
the-
disadvantage.
Yay, I'm helping.
With a huge claw swinging down for you.
That means it's got multiple attacks.
What's your AC?
14.
It hits.
Oh, I tried.
Is it piercing, slashing, or bashing damage?
It is piercing damage.
Good.
Oh, it's piercing.
And you take.
Usually you think that would be slashing.
Just dinging them in instead.
Yeah, it's all like into your.
It's very precise.
Take 11 points of damage.
So 5.
Yes.
You round it down.
Cool.
Good thing you're not halving
And
it,
then with
like
its
you do.
claw in you, it and bites for your neck.
Jesus.
Told you it's got multiple attacks.
Oh, sorry. Take a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Not disadvantage on saving
throw, yeah.
Where's the good news?
20.
Yeah.
Curse
That's
that.
2
It
20s
goes
on
down-
that die.
It
That
goes
is
down to
counting.
bite you. But you like, and you go and it bites at midair.
And Sean bites it back.
Nah, bite its nose.
I'll just punch it with the hand that
Yeah,
I missed
you-
the axe with.
Dodger?
Take a dex saving throw.
Oh yeah?
I don't want to.
It passed.
Always pass. It took. What is that?
What?
One fire damage.
You don't use
You
your
said
main
it.
action to ram it as well.
You set its
No,
britches
it's-
on fire.
Exactly.
Dodger?
Just dunk, 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 dunk.
I will sing
Is that your turn?
dissonant sounds.
That's your
No,
turn.
no,
No,
No, that was the
He-
flames first.
He ended its
Ended.
turn next to it, so it doesn't damage.
I will sing some dissonant sounds at it.
The big guy.
Yes, I'm the big guy.
Well, I have used my reaction already. Or is it on his turn he has to run away?
No, it uses its reaction to run away.
So he does it right now.
Yes.
I can't swing at it because I've already used my reaction this time.
Dodger
For what?
To help Sean's
Opportunity
defence.
Oh, right, okay. Why am I rolling? Oh, my thingy check. Constitution check, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, 4.
You found you're at disadvantage.
Yes. Right, so anyway, I hum
That won't matter
some
because you
different
get
things
rolled
at it.
Cool.
It has
Save.
a wisdom save 13.
It fails. So it must immediately run away, is that yeah?
Yes. After taking
It
damage.
can dash or just move away.
It must take its bonus action to move away.
Right, okay. So
Uh,
it won't count as disengage.
Well, no. Check the wording on it.
No, it will be, mate, because it's magic. It's different.
Yeah.
Mine
It'll just
isn't
move
magic.
away.
Mine's just like, I'm pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yours is like,
It will like and move away, so it
Yes.
will get an opportunity.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah, no, you do that. No. Okay.
Cool, so damage.
8
well,
psychic.
you two will.
8 psychic damage.
Okay, well, you're not technically in combat with it.
Oh.
Why not? I'm right next to it.
You did swing at it with a hammer before.
What was that?
That was the other one.
Yeah.
You could have moved up to it and done it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
right,
Exactly.
right.
So I assumed as I'm in that line, I was next to it. So.
Cool. Swing, boys. Double
Yeah.
dwarf combo.
Move it away 30, let's move it away into the middle
Man,
of the
that
room, please.
D20's fucking sweet at the moment.
It's because you rolled mine.
It avoids
One.
obviously hazardous ground, but otherwise moves
Fine.
away.
Just moves into the centre of the room and stands over the skeleton.
7 damage.
Oh!
Crit with
Why
the
is
hammer.
that?
Disadvantage, isn't it?
And another
Double
one.
D20.
Oh.
Still
What's you
hit.
get? What you get?
31?
Yeah, you hit.
It's still 13. I know, but it's not.
What happens
but-
if you do? 7.
crit is it?
7.
That's by rolling a 1.
Oh, and 2.
2.
I don't get to attack with my offhand as well, do I?
No, I don't want an opportunity to.
Cut his legs off.
I will
As
then.
it goes to leap away from it, Bodger like cuts its leg, which means it stumbles towards you.
Off.
You were swinging to go for like a hit the leg, but it falls into your hammer and you stick it into its
Kill!
and you killed the.
Yes.
So its leg came off.
I finish.
I cut its leg off.
I will finish.
Like, yeah.
I will
Yeah.
finish my move action by dodging behind body.
And then you can stand there and go, like in the Deadpool trailer.
That would be like,
He sniffs the hammer. I am so touching myself tonight.
Deck saving throw.
With the hammer.
Failed.
Ah, something failed.
Eat
6 fire damage. And then I also will then cast Sacred Flame. Make a... Wait, is that a dex as well? Or
It's
Okay.
fire upon fire.
Make a vaginal saving throw.
It failed, whatever it is.
Cool. It takes 6 radiant damage.
So it's lit up and on fire.
So, the name fire in the spell.
So, like, you hit it in the back with
It's a Sacred Flame.
you hit it in the back with like the little flaming sphere, and it like goes down, and then like this blast of light comes through the ceiling and into the like the top of it, and it seems frazzled and things, but it's still alive. It looks pretty burnt and
Is
haggard.
the orb
but-
thing like a holy sphere?
What?
The orb I gave you. It's not. What, the orb thing I gave him? That's
No,
the
no,
orb.
No, that's a magical ball of flame.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a giant little sun.
So it's not like
Number
No,
2
it's
uses
just fire.
uses
It's
its
actually a
full
wizard spell.
dash
So you can...
and runs for you, so it's 20 minute budget.
Oh, that's good, because we were able to reach that.
come at me, brah.
I'm not to be a rule slow, but it can't. It's still afraid of me. It cannot willingly move closer to me for a minute.
Oh, okay. It cowers in the corner.
That's good. Target practice.
Until it takes
okay.
damage, it can't move closer to
This
me.
one lunges for you as well. Runs and lunges for you.
I can't move that far. Even if I run, I'll get to about here.
You got 18.
I can only run
Yeah.
50 yards.
hits. Take.
I'll use parry. Well, actually, let's find out what it does.
Nothing. 1 damage.
I'll lose my rage as well, actually, because I won't make an attack. I'll have to throw my...
11 damage.
I'll use my parry. And reduce it by 6.
Cool. And now take a con saving throw.
Oh,
That's 23.
Yeah, you.
that one.
Is it me?
Yep.
Right then, stab it in the face.
Okay.
That's 13.
Yeah, you hit.
That's 12. Now that's good damage on the thing that's practically dead anyway.
Yeah, it like jumps for you. You put your shield in the way and then drive up with the rapier and through its throat.
Thanks, dude.
Shield. Arm.
Nice.
Arm shield.
Well, there'll be some
Bodger?
because we might just heat metal on
No, it does really matter. No, I'm
No,
not
no.
being sarcastic.
No.
I'm genuinely grateful that somebody else is remembering.
What happens when you make an attack at long range with the throw?
I'm going to put away my sword.
Disadvantage.
Put away my sword
It doesn't snap though. No, but Sean, it doesn't snap.
No, I
Oh,
don't
I still have
have
bonus
to
action.
attacks
and draw my
I will
bow.
lose my rage if I don't make an attack action. I'll take damage on my turn.
Standing 60 feet away.
You do have this.
You'll take damage.
Not on attacks, only on stat tests.
You'll take damage.
No, I lose my rage
Oh,
if I don't take damage.
There is only
or
one good
make
one
an
left,
attack.
so it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
So I'm going to have to move 25 yards and then throw it about 40 to 50. Basically, I'm throwing it at long range.
Yeah,
Long range
go on
is
then.
60.
60.
I'll take your con check.
2 move.
Do I need a con check
Oh
first?
no, you didn't start next to
You'll
one of the
start
smelly
next to
buggers.
Uh,
Wait, what are 2 dice?
Because
Disadvantage,
disadvantage
long
because of
range.
long range.
Oh, is that how it works?
14. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Well, you broke its sphere.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah. But still, there's 1 left.
Yeah, it's like an axe sinking.
And I'm going to use my free action to draw my other one-handed axe because I've got them both.
How much damage did you do?
5. So
Dodger?
I'm going to rage damage
Why haven't you done your main damage?
because I had to throw a one-handed axe at it. I can only run to here.
But you still count your modifier when you throw weapons.
I was supposed to. It wasn't a second attack.
No, it wasn't your bonus.
So in that
roll
case, you
an
add
extra
4
4.
damage.
Yeah.
To that.
Um,
And I'll
It
pop
looks
out my
even more
second
down than
axe
it's.
because I've got 2 one-handed
okay,
axes.
with
that
my
I'm now
tambourine,
throwing from
I'll
it.
shake it, swear at it, and be like, "Ah, ye not so tough now."
Yeah, bastard.
You ghastly bastard.
Ghastly bastard.
You
It's
ghastly.
a wisdom save 13.
I really want to use my bonus
David?
attack thing every time I rage.
1 psychic
Just
damage,
like
and it has
3
disadvantage.
days with the exhaustion.
It feels like
Just so
vibrating
I
in its
know
head.
how bad it is.
Ling.
But then I know how bad it is, so I don't want to.
Yeah, you know what level 3 is?
Shazam!
Disadvantage of attack
all
rolls.
attacks and saving throws.
Make
Well,
dex
And ability tests. And
fails.
what level do you? Oh, half movement.
Takes 11 fire damage.
It's
Right.
dead.
You bounce the ball so it gets like a trajectory, and it goes
It's a bouncing bomb.
and it seems to glow with Bahamut's energy, and it goes smack into its chest, burns through its chest, and drops out the other side, and the thing
Oh,
just
Drogo would appreciate this.
falls to the ground dead.
I'm going to go over and
We
pick up my
get
axe.
the experience.
I don't.
and- No, you
Jack's got quest experience because
yeah, exactly. He is roleplay for it.
he found the thing.
It's still there for another 5 turns.
I know! Get rid of it! Do you know what the worst thing is?
Quickly, let's
Maybe
trigger
the
another
sphere
encounter.
is coming to give you
So,
a
yeah,
hug.
you've
Quickly,
got
let's
the
trigger
hammer-
another encounter.
You've got the hammer in your hand, and there's like a mausoleum.
Second wind.
Getting my axe back. Stood next to the flaming ball of death.
Gather round for warmth, children.
I'm going to cauterize my wounds.
It goes after one round. So.
Oh,
So
okay,
it
cool.
hits you again.
It's like a giant torch. It emits 20 feet of light.
Cool. Yeah. So there's like a pile of bones in the centre.
Ah!
There's a pile of bones in the
Couldn't have done it if you
centre
tried.
where the thing was, where the hammer was.
I'm going to go and
Was
try-
one of the was the gas the thing we saw earlier?
Through the keyhole. Yes. that's right.
I'm going to try and investigate the pile of bones.
Ah!
12.
You can tell from your time in the wild, most of it is sort of like animal bones, but you can see there are a few human bones in there as well.
But there's nothing of note that goes with the hammer, like any pieces of.
Well,
Instructions.
you dig around in the dirt and you find a bit of a ripped, like light blue cloak in there, and you recognise it as the same kind of ripped material that the Bahamut paladins wear underneath their armour, like their robes. So there's a ripped bit of blue cloth.
Oh dear.
Boys, don't look.
And as you look now, following the blood trail, there is a large pool of dried, sticky blood underneath the bones, where the hammer was as well. And looking at the hammer now, there's like bloody hand prints all over.
Does the hammer look like a Bahamut hammer?
You want to make a religion
They
check?
hammer it.
I'll make a religion check.
Fucking
Oh my
yes.
God.
Like quicker than nice.
Tom owns this hammer.
It is definitely a Bahamut paladin's hammer, and you can tell by the inscriptions on it that it belonged to Morkan.
Right, it's 24.
Magic.
Yeah.
Does it belong to me now?
Is it magic? I will
Oh.
cast detect magic.
Oh, I was going
Is
to
it
say, does
magic?
Tom want this? But
No, I don't.
So
It's
you're
not
spending
finesse.
10
No, I was
to-
eyeing
Yes,
them
so
like
you
crystal.
said
They didn't
holding
tell me
the
it was
hammer.
magic.
Yeah, there's a mausoleum as well.
Does Tom sense anything tingly about this hammer because he rolled a 20?
You know that paladins' hammers are usually imbued with divine energy and are probably magical weapons.
Wow.
There you go.
There you go.
So that 20 was worth it.
Why don't you use this?
I'll have that.
Well, I'm not here, but A, it's evidence.
I just bought a new axe.
I'll have that.
No, but
Depends
you,
what it
no
does.
offence, you don't hit things very
But I
much.
use Warhammer.
Why don't you use warhammers?
I use axes for flavour at the moment. If a warhammer would be better than my
So
axe,
you're ritually
and
casting on
looks
the
nicer,
hammer.
and like it would kill things better.
See, I would be very
will use
comforted
it.
if Bodger started to use a Bahamut hammer because then maybe he'd stop being such a psychopath.
Bahamut!
So while Ling is casting on the hammer to try
That
and
is
catch
what I will
properties,
think you
what
are,
they're
Bahamut
Um,
worshippers.
I'll
have
have
a look
a
at
look
the
at the.
I will see what a warhammer does.
Thing.
I think
As you
it's
go
versus
to
time. It's
the,
exactly the same
D8
time.
slash D10.
the,
That's why.
Yeah,
the mausoleum. You look inside, and it's like the
It's
top
actually probably
stone
magic
tablet
hammer
has
than
been
a big
pushed
bread.
off the edge.
Yeah.
And clearly these ghouls have been at this.
If
You
it's
can
like a
see that
plus
some of the
one
bones are
damage
missing.
hammer,
And
it will-
some-
If it's
Inside,
magic, it would be
you can
plus
see
one action,
a-
plus one damage.
body.
Plus whatever else.
Plus
And
whatever
it's got like
actually
one of the arms
is.
is missing, so you just have its arms crossed.
Plus 5.
On one of its fingers, it has a gold and silver ring with a black gem in it,
It's evidence.
and you can see there are like leather like things
Didn't
underneath
find the
it.
hammer.
But yeah, you don't know where it
Right,
came from.
I'll-
yet, so-
No.
Try and pick.
You
I'll have
got
a
Morgan's
close up on the
hammer.
ring.
You all did it.
Okay.
You all
Make
murdered.
a
I'm the only Bahamut
wisdom
person
save.
in this group.
Wisdom save.
Save.
That
Wisdom
does mean that you
save,
didn't
sorry.
teleport us all here. 'cause
Jack
we were
all
already
trays
here.
your
Nope.
saving throws as well.
No,
yeah?
I don't
Or is it
know
just
that
skill?
spell.
Just- Okay, 10.
Okay. As you touch the ring, you feel this like ice cold in your fingers, and then it's gone.
The ring is gone.
No, you feel
His
there's like
fingers.
there's like a you know when you chill blains on
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
You feel that surge through your fingers, and then it sort of like feels like it's going into your arm, and then it's gone.
Okay, I'll
Metal hand, pick up the ring.
metal hand.
Just can I then turn it into? You'll pick up your arm will freeze, then it explode into pieces.
Thank you.
I'll put the hand down. Is there anything else in there or not?
Yeah, as you sort of like move the bodies away,
Yeah.
you can see there's a satchel underneath it,
Okay.
and as you open it inside, there is a scroll case,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a like a little leather pouch that contains 3 like sides on pictures of people's faces talking like that,
Yeah.
and there's 3 of those in there.
It's like a triptych.
Yeah.
What?
Can I have the
Yeah.
handbook?
Well,
A triptych.
I'll pick them up.
Okay.
And trick them.
Triptych.
You have an
Dicky.
odd feeling that like
In your pants.
you feel really cold.
Really
You've not
cold.
felt cold, but you feel really cold.
Okay.
Alec has found all sorts of magical wonderful things. But
But
he
you've
tried to
got-
pick one
you've
of them
got
up
like a
and it
scroll
was cold,
case
so he
and,
ignored it. This ring is chilly on my fingers. So I don't
Right. No, and I'll try again.
Or
To touch
it's
the
got
ring.
some sort of built-in cantrip.
Okay.
Could be like a ray of frost.
No.
That doesn't bode well. Did you miss
You
it?
pick it up
Yeah.
and nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Well,
You've used its magic.
It might have a ray
I'll
of frost.
hold it then.
It was a ring of slight chill.
A ring of-
Cool.
Wonderful on a hot summer's day.
Ring of
And
winter's
then
morn.
I'll
You put it in your
wander
beer,
over
on
to
your
Link
beer
to see how
hand,
that
holding your drink. This is lovely.
As
Why
you
is your
finish,
glass got ice on it?
you sense that this is you can't comprehend the power of this hammer.
What?
But you also you feel in your hands. You feel in your hands, like your being wants to claim it, but it just won't. The hammer will not accept it.
It's got
It's Mjolnir.
it's got judge strength things.
Yeah, it's got a slight
Yeah,
grip on
I
it.
know. It'll unlock more abilities as you level up. It'll be one of those kind of things. We're
Give
not
it-
strong enough to properly use it yet.
It's
It's-
also
it's hot.
evidence.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Matt, I have 18 strength. Put it in my hand.
It's not a strength
No, it's
thing.
It's not Mjolnir!
You said you're not strong enough to hold it!
Meow, meow,
you
meow, meow.
don't feel worthy.
So what about the ring?
What ring?
Um,
No, what ring?
Oh, you haven't.
Standard treasure dance. Here we go.
Alec picks up a ring, therefore
Right,
he couldn't
Dodger
use
comes
it, it is
over,
now
he's
in his
got-
pocket.
I
to
can
be told.
see the magic.
Then
If it is magic, I can see. I can sense it. There's you holding something magical.
yeah,
well,
Dodger comes over
it's
and he's
currently
got
in
like
a
a scroll
pocket.
case. and
So yeah,
What's in
I'm
the pocket?
holding
He's got
scroll
a scroll
cases.
case and like a little leather satchel.
the satchel, and
With a-
the
with
ring
a
is in the
bag.
pocket. Well, no.
But it
No,
glows
it's just
over.
funny. Like
Yeah,
For
no.
the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of
Okay.
you. If you're holding, if it's anywhere on your person, I can sense
Right,
it.
to
So-
settle
so
this,
you're
to
setting
settle
it.
it,
you're just going to say anyway, aren't you? You're going to say, "I've just found this ring."
As far as I'm
To
concerned, it's not
settle it.
magic.
Yes.
No,
you
no.
can sense the scroll in his hand,
Yeah.
the bag with the 3 stones in it, but nothing else.
Magic
He
stones.
broke the magic ring.
He had a bag with 3 stones in it with faces on, and then he had a scroll case as well.
He broke the ring.
Probably. Yeah.
The one ring, and you broke
Broke
it.
it.
This ring cannot be undone
Did
by any
you
means
trust-
that you or I possess. Give me some of Gloyd.
You installed Windows
You
10 on it,
just
didn't you?
fucked the ring. Well, good work, I suppose.
Fucking Windows 98!
Get focused. Windows 98 would be better.
Okay.
Faster with
Do you want to
better
have a look
access
at
to
the stuff
internet.
then?
It is.
If you want me to-
Yeah, well, yeah, no, it's just that technically the ring was in my pocket, so although you can sense it, you should still ask for it, really.
Right,
Like,
there is no
otherwise,
magical
it's
sense
going in my
from the
pockets, and I don't know what I'm touching down there.
What I'm trying to point out is,
You're trying
I
to-
can sense it.
No,
I
it doesn't
can't
matter.
I can't even
No,
choose not to.
Right.
No,
The,
no,
the,
no.
the problem is, Matt could probably take it out of his pocket without you noticing.
It doesn't
Could
matter
actually.
because he did
Your
use
passive
detect magic,
perception is not high
and
enough
it is
to
not
do
magic, so it doesn't
I know.
matter.
But if
Right.
Matt were to
Okay,
try and
sorry.
take it out of Alex's pocket,
Yeah, but
he could. Because Matt's like a 26 skill
But then he's
pickpocket.
going
Right, are you
in, but then he's
gonna
going
do
in my
a check
pocket
on
trying
those?
to touch my
Yes,
ring.
okay.
I know.
I don't like that.
Pass me that scroll and those stones, Roger.
Anyhow,
Whichever one you are.
We're dwarf.
Shared all
treasure.
the same. Okay, so you're
Genuinely,
Yeah.
I feel like this is something that happened
Okay,
when
you
I was in
look
Korea,
at the
Yeah.
scroll,
and I've come back
you
and
can read
like,
the
When
arcane
we were
symbols on the
younger, we
outside.
shared treasure.
I don't know why we don't.
You know that
No,
it's a
neither do I.
dimension
Because
door.
when
I
Alec
don't
finds
even
things,
want
he pockets them and sells them
No,
at a later date.
no.
Django did it.
No, Django did it. No, the reason I picked up, I pocketed the ring is because I don't think it's magic now. I felt cold from looking at the scrolls.
Alec, I haven't said
Exactly.
A single
No,
word.
no,
Dimension
no,
door
I know,
scroll.
I know, but you're saying them in your head.
And the leather bag
Oh.
My character doesn't care about
contains
money.
3
Well, I don't give
stones.
them money because
And you've seen these before. They're usually communicating
do care
over
about
distances.
I'm probably
They're sending stones. You can send messages telepathically between one person and the other.
This would have been useful.
Interesting. How many are there usually in the set?
There are 3.
No, how many is there like a usual thing? Grab one now. See if anyone said anything. Palantirs can be dangerous tools.
Hello!
God.
Hello!
Balian!
I don't think there's anybody on the other end.
Thank God.
But you can sense that the other stones glow as you speak into them.
Just hear your voice
Well,
echo.
I like the idea of this because it does mean if by any chance we were ever separated,
So you're
I actually
asshole.
could keep track of him.
I wonder who's going to get the third one.
Not me.
Mr. Text a lot.
Nah, I don't need to. I've got message paper and
You
I've got
can't
message.
receive replies. It's like having a fucking pager.
Cool.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
I'm pretty sure that
Don't
Bodger
actually
should
do
not
it.
have the other one.
I'd eat it.
Who's it usable by?
Keep it inside my
it's a
hand.
4th level
anyone
weapon
can
spell, but
cast
anyone who can,
spells.
use,
It's
anyone who can
Arcana.
cast spells can use it.
Yeah.
So I can use it.
You could use it.
So you actually are the only one who can't.
What?
Would you like to read Dimension
So
Door?
you should have it.
Scroll the dimension.
Dimension Door. You transport
Oh.
yourself from your
Oh.
current location to any other
Sending
spot
sense.
within range.
What's the
You
range?
arrive at exactly the spot
It's a
desired.
rock.
It can be a
It's a
place you
rock.
can see, one you can visualise, or one that you can describe by stating distance and direction, such as 200 feet straight downwards, or upwards to the northwest, blah, 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 blah. You can bring along objects as long as your weight doesn't exceed what you can carry. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller who is
A
carrying
cow.
gear up to your
Salty
current capacity.
navigator.
The creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast a spell. If you would arrive in a place already occupied by an object or a creature, you and any creature travelling with you take 4d6 strength force damage and the spell fails to teleport you. And you're sent back to where you
What was the
started.
distance you could teleport?
200 feet.
It can be a place you can see.
500
Yeah,
feet.
500 feet. Anyway, you
What's
can visualise
500
and
feet?
see.
I don't know distance.
160 metres.
Oh.
Work it into think about how far you dash, and then so
Long.
you dash 60. So
Yeah,
it's-
that's pretty
A
quick.
reasonable distance.
A reasonable distance.
Four-
and obviously you can bring someone with you as well. It's a
Multiple
conjuration spell.
Yeah.
So the sending stones can be used by anyone, sorry.
Yes.
Oh, I thought the sending stones could
No.
be used when you could cast a spell. I was like, ha! You didn't get a mobile phone.
Hello, rock.
I would just give him any old rock with something painted on.
Hello.
As
rock,
is there
rock.
anything else you want to do down here in this little tomb? that you're
I
in?
want to have a look
This
at
is
these holes.
Mine, it's a 2.
I want to look in the holes.
Okay.
Where?
They seem to just go off into darkness.
I'm a dwarf. How dark is this darkness?
Oh my!
They dwindle
We are
off
underground.
into
I can't
What a question.
I'm not crawling down a ghoul hole to find out there's nothing there except for some more fucking bones. Possibly a magical ring. A ring that's really warm.
Put them together, we have Luke.
We have.
Says magic? Oh, it's gone.
How many of these tunnels are there? Because if there's 3 of them, I bet we'll find Captain
Four.
Planet.
There's 4.
Why?
So we could find Captain Planet.
What's the Captain Planet reference?
Earth. Well, there were 4 elements, and heart was the 5th one.
Yeah,
When you put
to
all
give
the
someone a
rings
cardiac
together,
arrest.
it gave you Captain Planet. So I think we just need to
Neapolitan
find
meat.
4 more rings.
Chips.
It seems like a very dark power to give to a child.
Heart.
Yeah, the power of love.
Trauma!
So now you
I
have
smell burnt toast.
this hammer that with clearly more cans. There is blood all over the floor.
Can you swing
And
the
good.
hammer?
Did it
And
actually
blue.
swing any better, or does it just feel like a mundane hammer at the moment because it's not?
In your hands, it feels heavier, like
More
you
the
struggle
hammer's
to
not
lift it
stroking
and
me.
swing it.
That's my dick. No, it's not. It's my...
We swing better.
Surely your dick would know it. Jack, if you're
I
such-
said that's pretty impressive.
No.
No.
Some tissue.
I can't use it.
What, the hammer?
You stuff.
I neither have the strength
So,
nor the training
Are
to
you
use
going
it.
to? What are you guys going to do now?
Is that a Kleenex? No, it's
Uh,
Would you like me to have
well,
it? Can
well,
I eat your hammer?
Wait,
please?
It's
we
not
found
fire hammer.
we found his hammer, part of his clothing down here, and
Take a bone.
lots of blood.
I'm just going to pick up a bone. I've
And
got
lots
one
of
of his
Yeah,
bones.
we should probably take some of the blood as well.
I've got one of his bones.
So
Probably.
look, he was clearly murdered down here.
Oh, that raises an interesting question then.
What?
Where's his body?
You're probably standing on it.
But then
No. He was murdered down here, and then moved up, and McGubbins was friend.
So is this not his bone?
well, if he's dead, if it's not his body, I assume that they're like, let's lop off a leg. You can take
I'm
the
gonna
bone
take
with
the
you if
bone.
you want.
I'm gonna keep
I mean,
the
who
bone.
knows? Right, we should really find the body because if he was
He's
murdered
probably in
by
the fucking temple.
if he was murdered by ghouls, you'd think they'd be like it'd be very different to being
we've now.
stabbed.
Oh, I'm gonna.
What?
They
just.
probably eat him for a rule.
Yeah,
There we go. Thank you.
I'm
Someone
gonna
said
take
it.
one of the teeth out of one
Right.
of the ghouls using the back of one of my axes.
That's why I said you're standing on
Smash
it.
the jaw and take one of the teeth out of the ghouls. The
Well,
big.
I was going to suggest we just take a ghast because it's pretty bad
Ghast.
form that there's a ghast nest in Waterdeep.
Take a head of one or the
Oh,
whole
you-
thing.
Take whatever you want, mate.
I'll,
Take the head.
I'll take a tooth because I don't want to carry all head. I haven't got pockets.
Take the one
Pockets.
Take
Have
the
a
one
guess.
How big do you think someone's pocket is? I mean, a head.
bag of holding.
Right, so you've picked up
Oh shit! Put them in the bag of holding.
so you've picked up a dead body of the gas. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Dismember it so it fits in the back.
we have
You
lots of
Hingley and
ghouls.
Fred West put together.
Maybe he shouldn't.
And then you're standing around in a tomb.
In the dark.
Yeah.
At night.
Well,
I'm
let's head
exhausted.
back to
It's
the
not
temple.
dark. My flaming's face.
Let's head back to the temple and tell them our findings.
Yeah.
Cool. You walk back upstairs, you walk out of the house, and you're making your way back to the Temple of Bahamut. And that's where we'll end it there.
So
Do
they
we
were
bump
going
into
to.
Dragon on the way?
No, who's there?
End it
That's
there.
where we end it there. In the back of your head, you feel
Cold.
this. You feel anger, but no kind of anger that you've ever you walk and you tense your hands and you feel like angry. All of a sudden you walk into the house and then it sort of goes.
Oh god, he's been fucking
And leave
possessed.
it there.
Oh my god.
Rude.
Or he's multi-classed into barbarian.
Level 3
Have
bard.
you multi-classed into bard?
I didn't think about it.
That would be.
Get all the
No,
skills.
it's
Does not have the skill. What?
Charisma mod.
Yeah, what about Alex? Strength?
You do not have the skill.
Neither of you could multi-class into each other's class.
Although
At level
Sean can do druid. He can.
4.
I could because wisdom
You
is
could at
free.
level 4, he couldn't.
What?
Multi-class.
Into your own. Into, your
Into
different
each other's
stats.
classes.
Into your own class.
Yeah.
You are